good morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you today? Great! You're doing a lot better than me. Last night when I signed off, I actually had put my laundry in the washing machine here. And finished the vlog, started editing it and everything, and then went down to check on my clothes while they were in the dryer before the cycle was even done. And someone had stolen all of my jeans, all of my towels, and one pair of my socks. And the reason I was able to figure out they stole my socks is because when I was matching them up, when I pulled them out, there were two pair that didn't match up. So, how creepy. So today, I'm wearing shorts. I hate to wear shorts. I'm just a jeans guy, so we gotta go buy jeans. We're gonna take Ja out to the park, and then I'm gonna ditch him for a little bit and go jean shopping with you guys. And then we'll go do the focus part of our vlog today. So, a jeanless Jordan the Lion is starting now. Alright, little park time here in West Hollywood for Ja. As soon as we showed up, they decided to close the small dog park, so we're gonna have to take him to the big one down here. We've never been to this one before, or not this side. We've got a lot of hills and everything out here, so, but he, you know, he loves big dogs, so it's not a big deal. Oh, he's making some friends. I'm hoping he'll get in here and mix it up with these dogs. He's kind of hanging around right now, doing his thing. It's actually kind of a cool park to hang out at because you can see people playing basketball, and at least there's something to look at. Some of the places we go, there's just nothing but traffic. Well, all those dogs are having fun, but I feel like I wasted the trip bringing this guy. He sees some wrestling, that's when he likes to get involved. I've noticed that lately. He's like a gang member. If two dogs are fighting, whichever one's laying on the ground, eventually he starts licking their face. Oh, you're not into it today? Well, he wasn't doing squat at that park, so we're gonna walk down now that they finished cleaning up the little dog park. We're gonna go try the little dogs one. Alright, we're a little more hopeful here. Every dog is out there playing except for one. This one. Now he's out there doing something. Alright, we're out of here. I'm gonna go drop off Ja and then go buy some new jeans. Buy some jeans so I have some now. Alright, let's head off to Ross. Yeah, we better buy them at Ross this time just in case they get stolen again. They won't cost as much to replace. So the reason I was extra furious about these getting stolen is these are one of my favorite pair of pants. They were Kenneth Cole jeans that kind of stretch, so when you're out hiking and doing things like that, you don't have to worry about them ripping because they kind of give you a little bit of give. I can't believe it. I just found an exact pair, same size and everything, so I'm gonna see if I can find one more and then get out of here. All right, I got two pair. Let's get out of here. All right, we have jeans again. I don't have to wear shorts anymore. Okay, now we're gonna head off to the cemetery because we are gonna do one of the more unique funeral stories we've ever done. Now the real kicker to this story, there's no person in the plot. Well, believe it or not, our vlog today is a music vlog. Now it's actually basically kind of starts with Def Jam, when Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons came together. Some people say that they met through DJ Jazzy Jeff, and some people say it was Vincent Gallo. But they formed a record label when Rick Rubin was still in college in a dormitory. They came together and they started releasing records in like 1984. Now, this led to like a hip-hop explosion. They had LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys. They turned this thing into a massive, massive label that eventually CBS and other labels would buy into and end up owning part of the percentage of the ownership. And Fay Ray is not part of our vlog, but there's Fay Ray from King Kong as we're passing by. So the label was ultra successful, and with all that success, Rick Rubin just decided this wasn't for him anymore. And in 1988, he sold his shares of what was left and went off and formed Deaf American Recordings. Now, Deaf American, when he left, he actually took Slayer, the only thrash metal band that Def Jam had ever had. He took them with him and also signed the Black Crowes and started having success with them, and then signed Sir Mix-a-Lot and had success with Baby Got Back, and the label was flourishing. You can see the little turtles down there. So from 1988, when it started, to, well, forever, it was wildly successful. But in 1993, Rick Rubin opened a dictionary and saw deaf in the dictionary, and it infuriated him. His label name had now become synonymous with, like, saying the word cool or just any other slang, and he was so anti-establishment, he said, "That's it, Deaf American is done." So what that meant was that Rick was killing the label. So in 1993, Rick Rubin held a funeral for Def. He had a New Orleans jazz band out here. He had Tom Petty, Rosanna Arquette, Slayer, and he said it was time for Def to die. And so it did. That's right, a label that had so much success for Slayer and Danzig and the Black Crowes was now gone. And so Def had a funeral. It was headed up by Reverend Al Sharpton, and they said goodbye. And so here it is, the grave of Def. No longer Deaf American Recordings. After today, August 27th, 1993, they became American Recordings, and they said that it was an open casket full of flowers and record albums from Deaf American and personal mementos and various items in there. And they said that they had some Black Panthers preside over it with fake guns, just for effect, I guess. And yeah, they said goodbye. And 1,500 mourners were at this, and they all left from here and went to a bowling alley where they had like an after, you know, the way they do after funerals. It's like a kind of funny to think if they would do it for a record label, but they said that they went to a bowling alley and debuted Johnny Cash's new recordings that would be some of the new recordings for American Recordings. And American Recordings is still going strong today. Rick Rubin now owns the old quote-unquote Houdini estate, and they record in there. It's supposedly haunted, but he's recorded everybody from Red Hot Chili Peppers to Weezer to Slipknot. He has a pretty vast repertoire of the bands he's worked with since then, all the way down to Neil Diamond, if you can believe it. Here lies Def. Isn't that crazy that you would kill off your record label and everything just because you were so angry that a word that you had used for it had become slang, or it had become part of normal conversation? Interesting guy, Rick Rubin is, no doubt. Can you imagine what a wacky service that would have been? For as many wacky services as I'm sure they've seen out here at Hollywood Forever, that was probably amongst the top of them. So yep, no body, just a bunch of records. And some stories are just too real to even make up, even in Hollywood. I think it's time for us to head out of here. Look, Space Invader's been here. Yep, off to the dog park again. Round 2, again. You know, I told him earlier we weren't going to go to another park because he didn't play at the other one, and yet here I am giving in and taking him to a park again. Bad example. I think he's found a friend over there. Lots of tails wagging. Look at that. I bet he starts a chase. I bet he does. Jaw has a real gang mentality. Every time two dogs fight, as soon as one gets pinned down to the ground, he goes and like starts licking the other dog. Watch. See if he does it again. Real gang mentality. Look, see? He won't start it on his own, but he gets up there and just bites their neck and bites their armpits. Alright, he finally did get some playing in. Wow, look at this amazing batch of flowers here. That is incredible. Well, good evening, Lionhearts. We're going to call it a night. Thank you all for watching, and come back and see me tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be an interesting day to say the least. Thank you, Michael Paslar, Rosalie Allen, and Michael Brown for making contributions to my channel, and thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed learning about maybe one of the craziest grave sites in Hollywood. I don't think you'll find many that'll match that one. Have a great night. We'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.